Nigri, ni, Mawanzo. Gold is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam, called Son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth. In the name of the true begotten Son, Imanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L, whose naming go with us. In the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigrita, which means land of the gods. Kiswahili, Tower of Babel. Amani Kutoka, you peace from above. How y'all doing? The Book of Life, Kilibucha, Uzima, reading from the New Testament of Emmanuel, Agano, Jipya, Emmanuel, reading from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 25. Now when Festus had come to the province after 3 days, he went up from, say, a Caesarea to Jerusalem. Then the high priest and the chief men of the Jews informed him against Paul, and they petitioned him, asking a favor against him that he would summon him to Jerusalem while they lay in ambush along the road to kill him. But Festus answered that Paul should be kept at, say, a Caesarea, and that he himself was going there shortly. Therefore, he said, let those who have authority among you go down with me and accuse this man and see if there is any fault in him. And when he was remained among them more than 10 days, he went down to Caesarea, and the next day, sitting on the judgment seat, he commanded Paul to be brought. When he had come, the Jews who had come down from Jerusalem stood about and laid many serious complaints against Paul, which they could not prove. While he answered for himself, neither against the law of the Jews, nor against the temple, nor against, say, Asa, have I offended in anything at all. But Festus, wanting to do the Jews a favor, answered Paul and said, are you willing to go up to Jerusalem and there be judged before me concerning these things? So Paul said, I stand at Caesar's judgment seat where I ought to be judged. To the Jews I have done no wrong, as you very well know. For if I am an offender or have committed anything deserving of death, I do not object to dying. But if there is nothing in these things of which these men accuse me, no one can deliver me to them. I appear to, say, Asa. Then Festus, when he had conferred with the council, answered, you have appealed to Caesar. To Caesar you shall go. And after some days, King Agrippa and Bernice came to Caesarea to greet Festus. When they had been there many days, Festus laid Paul's case before the king, saying, there was a certain man left a prisoner by Felix, about whom the chief priests and the elders of the Jews informed me when I was in Jerusalem, asking for a judgment against him. To them I answered, it is not the custom of the Romans to deliver any man to destruction before the accused meets the accusers face to face and has opportunity to answer for himself concerning the charge against him. Therefore, when they had come together without any delay, The next day I sat on the judgment seat and commanded the man to be brought in. When the accusers stood up, they brought no accusation against him of such things as I suppose, but had some questions against him about their own religion and about a certain Imanuel who had died, whom Paul affirmed to be alive. And because I was uncertain of such questions, I asked whether he was willing to go to Jerusalem and there to be judged concerning these matters. But when Paul appealed to be reserved for the decision of Augustus, I commanded him to be kept till I could send him to say, Caesar. Then Agrippa said to Festus, I also would like to hear the man myself. Tomorrow, he said, you shall hear it. So the next day, when Agrippa and Bernice had come with great pomp and had entered the auditorium with the commanders and the prominent men of the city at Festus' command, Paul was brought in, and Festus said, King Agrippa, and all the men who are here present with us, you can see this man about whom the whole assembly of the Jews petitioned me, both at Jerusalem and here, crying out that he was not fit to live any longer. But when I found that he had committed nothing deserving of death, and that he himself had appeared to Augustus, I decided to send him. I have nothing certain to write to my Lord concerning him. Therefore, I have brought him out before you, and especially before you, King Agrippa, so that after the examination has taken place, I may have something to write. For it seems to me unreasonably to send a prisoner and not to specify the charges against him. Let me say it again. He said, I have nothing certain to write to my Lord concerning him. Therefore, I have brought him out that I may have something to write. Because, in other words, all they talking about is nothing. They keep talking about, they said, verse 19, he had some questions against him about their own religion. That's what they want him put to death because he don't agree with their religion. One more time. I don't think you heard. Ain't that what's trying to do now? Because people think their religion is the religion. But it's amazing though that this is the Jews. And ain't that what they try? I don't think they understand how the game go. How the game go is that the truth is getting ready to come to the surface. One more time. The truth is coming to the surface. They had questions against him about their own religion and about a certain Imanuel who had died, whom Paul affirmed to be alive. Paul affirmed that he was alive because Paul seen him. Paul seen him. He connected to Paul. He stayed connected to Paul. Paul cannot say that he is dead because God of God is about to live in. Yes, you leave here, but you don't leave here. Paul, what am I talking about? Paul. Oops. So Paul is still alive. Who am I talking about? Paul. So Paul is still alive. I don't think you understand how this game goes. That's how this whole thing work out. Through his faith, his trust, his belief, and his knowledge of Emmanuel, he know Emmanuel is still alive. One more time. Yes, he's still alive. Adam still lives through me. Through me. I represent Adam. That's why my favorite time used to be to talk to God. God was in the shower as I'm cleaning myself. Then when I got connected to my forefather, my big brother, the beginning, I realized and I recognized why he refused to show himself to go to God. It's not he was ashamed. It wasn't about being ashamed, but I'm a grown ass man today. I'm not going to present myself to my father, go to goals, naked. And she ain't either. That's why when I take a shower now, I take a shower. I don't disrespect him because I now have knowledge of not presenting myself to him naked. One more time. When I didn't know no better, it was okay because it wasn't disrespect. Now it's disrespect. One more time. That's what they want y'all to do. They want y'all to knowledge what you don't, their religion. If you don't knowledge their religion, then you should go to, you should be put to death. Can you imagine being in prison, being accused of something, and you ain't just got a case, you got a life and death situation because they want to kill you. They wants to kill you, my man, because of your belief don't match their belief. One more time. But see, it's like this. He believed in Acts 5:30. God raised up Imanuel, whom you murdered by hanging on a tree. I'm going to say it again. God got power, got me. Because Acts 5:30, God raised up Imanuel, whom you murdered by hanging on a tree. One more time. Not Jesus. Because it can't be Jesus now. One more time. According to y'all's religion, Jesus carried a cross that he was later nailed to. Oops. One more time. Jesus carried a cross that he was later nailed to. Imanuel, Acts 5:30. God raised up Imanuel, Imanuel, whom you murdered by hanging on a tree. I'm just saying. One more time. Now, choices. You could choose to believe in Jesus, who carried the cross that he got nailed to, or you could choose to believe Imanuel, who was murdered by being hung upon a tree. One more time. God said, no graven images. God said, no bowing down. My forefather Mark 11:25, you don't bow down, you look up. My forefather Luke 18:11 said, you look up. Luke 18:13 said the tax collector could not look up because he was ashamed. He was too ashamed to look up. Oops, there it is. Bow your head in shame, because I look up. I see up. I see up. Let me say that correctly. I see up. I lean my head back and I close my eyes and I see God of God, because I know he sees me, and that's where he's at. Very first thing he said, let there be light. So if you want to see me, you go with what? There is no light. And that would be right here. That would be right here. And then you lean back and he's going to look down in your face because you're looking up to him. One more time. Free your mind and your ass will follow. You get a choice. You get a decision. You can believe in what you want to believe in, or you can believe in what has been presented and what you can see. I see. I seeded it up. I see up. I see that. Doesn't matter if you stay true, grow goals. The man, they trying to put him to death for their religious beliefs. But what did he say? I found nothing wrong with it. I found nothing wrong. If you can find something wrong, then I'll write it down. Because what they said to me was, all I heard was gossip. He talking about the man that we killed is still alive. Oops. He talking about the man that we killed is still alive. The man that we murdered by hanging him upon a tree. We gonna say, no, it wasn't a tree. We nailed him to a cross. But he's saying, no, it was on a tree. And the reason that I know it was on a tree because he told me and I was there, I seen it, and me and him is still just like that. We are still as one. Me and him is because he still lives. See, they thinking about mortal live. Adam lives through me. Emmanuel lives through me. Samson lives through me. All of them lives through me, and I live through them. See, I read about the power of Samson. One man, 7 locks. The jawbone of an ass, 1,000 men. Man, it's just one man had the jawbone of an ass and 100 men. No. 1,000. Man. And they thought they had him. To his, what? To them 7 locks was clipped. They thought, oh man, we get rid of them locks. We got him. Go to gold like, that's my chosen one. He was dreading what he did. He was dreading what he did. He was dreading what he did when his locks grew back. As he was dreading what he did, his dread locks grew back. They was new. He grew new locks. That's when the birth of dreadlocks came about, because he was dreading what he did, and with his dreadlocks, he took out a whole Colosseum. Trials and tribulations, homie. Trials and tribulations. Trials and tribulations is part of the situation of being amongst the chosen. One more time. Trials and tribulations is part of being amongst the chosen. I'm thankful that God continues to find me worthy. Trip seeds. Cool, calm, collected. www. Whole wide world. Ni Mwanzo. Gold is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, as you in Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I am Emmanuel. Matthew 1:23, whose name he wrote with us, in the name of the true motherland, Nigeria, Nigeria, which means land of the golds. Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, Kunta Kinte, man's first tongue. Amani Kutoka, you, peace from above. Enjoy your hump day. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us.